Well, this is an exciting day for all of us here at CHCH News, and starting Monday, our viewers are going to notice a definite difference. The federal broadcast regulator gave its approval today for the sale of this station to a new owner and to the beginning of a whole new era for CHCH. Al Sweeney's following this story for us, joins us now live. And Al, some pretty big things happening right here.
You bet, Nick. Our viewers are going to be seeing some major changes as CHCH becomes an all-news and movie station. There's one big change already today as the E sign came down from the CHCH building here in Hamilton. E was brought in by CanWest Global, which has owned CHCH for several years. But CanWest was threatening to shut down the station in these difficult economic times. Instead, CH has been bought by a Toronto company called Channel Zero, along with the CanWest station CJNT in Montreal. CHCH News Management were giving staffers final briefings today on new programming that will start on Monday. Over the next couple of weeks, the E programming will be replaced by all news during the day and movies in the evening. Channel Zero will be finalizing the takeover this weekend following the CRTC's ruling.
This decision is great news. We've been working on this now for 2 months since we announced the deal with CanWest. And what it means is that over the weekend we'll be closing the transaction, and effective Monday morning, CJNT and CHCH will be operating under the new ownership. And for the viewers of CHCH, this means that you'll be seeing all news all day and blockbuster movies at night.
We think there's a great appetite for news in this area, of course. We've been greatly successful in our news programming thus far, and we know that there's an appetite for our news, particularly in our area where people need our product because it addresses them specifically. And so, you know, by putting it throughout the day, we just think that this is exactly the future of over-the-air television broadcasting in this country.
Now, with the approval of the sale today, the CRTC also renewed the CHCH broadcasting license for 7 years. Quite a long time. So here's what our viewers can expect. During the week, we'll still have the morning show from 5:30 to 9 with Bob and Annette. Then we'll have all news programming, News Now, from 9 until noon. That starts on Monday. Then a week later, we'll be going to all news in the afternoon until the 6 o'clock news. Then after the 6 o'clock news, we'll be going to movies. A double feature at 7 and 9 until the 11 o'clock news. And it's worth noting while other stations in Canada are struggling and even closing down, this one is expanding and hiring staff as it sets out on this new adventure for a station that's already been on the air for 55 years. Nick?
It is pretty exciting, but again, you mentioned those other stations that are closing, Al, and of course that is a sad note tonight, but again, some good news here, and we're definitely happy. Thanks, Al.
You're welcome.